Hello everybody, I'm Rack and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World the game Hardcore. Yesterday, the day before, it wouldn't be yesterday from the upload, but it was yesterday when I recorded the last video, episode 9. We were able to do the Champions Pack event, which gave us a Rajasaurus. And the first thing we have today is, of course, the Rajasaurus itself, ready to be collected. So please welcome our newest addition to the park, Rajasaurus. Absolutely beautiful. So Rajasaurus, pretty meh, right, in comparison to other super rares, but because it is our very first super rare, this is a very good dinosaur. As you can see, at level 1, Rajasaurus has 159 health, 50 attack, which makes it already probably top 3 of our strongest dinosaurs. And we haven't even leveled it up to level 10. So here's the fact. The Rajasaurus gets its name from a combination of Sanskrit and Greek, meaning king of lizards. Isn't that the Tyrannosaurus Rex's name?
No, the Tyrannosaurus rex's name means tyrant lizard king.
Well, whoa. Alright, at level 10, Rajasaurus has a total of 238 health and 75 attack, which is 100% our best creature right now, as I check it in PvP, because that's the only event where I can see all my creatures. Here it is. Yep, that's right, Rajasaurus, top number 1 creature as of right now. It's very exciting. Our strongest creature yet, the first super rare on the profile. You love to see it. But we also have another very exciting development as I just quietened the Giganosaurus down, which is potentially a level 20 Coolosuchus. Yeah, okay, it didn't happen first try, but we'll speed it up because content. So Coolosuchus, I have another one currently in the market, and I can potentially buy another one using DNA because I do have 9,000. The Coolosuchus lived in Australia during the early Cretaceous period, back when the climate in that area was much cooler. Coolosuchus at level 20 might have a good chance of beating out Rajasaurus as our strongest creature. 217 health, 68 attack. It's not quite enough, but it's probably somewhere up there. It's probably the second strongest creature, definitely. Let's collect this pack. So yeah, I think that's about it for new arrivals. As for future plans, I have a couple of things on my mind. And first off is, we have too many carnivores up top, right? There aren't enough herbivores up there. We need to see some more action with pterosaurs. Amphibians are just completely lacking. So, as you can see, I do have an expansion. I do have 9,000 DNA. And one of my viewers commented on the video where I was robbed by Ludia, saying you could have the Diploceraspid in your market, just you don't have a free one. And I checked, and it wasn't there. But then I checked again under the amphibians category, and lo and behold, if you scroll for far enough, it's right there. A Diploceraspid. A Diploceraspis. So, my plan for now is pretty simple, really. If you can see where I'm getting at with this. Let's put something in the free slot so it doesn't take up. This is a pro tip. Never let something that takes a long time to hatch just clog up your free slot. Use something that doesn't take a long time. For example, 3 hours here on Nundasuchus, instead of having to wait, I think, 6 days for Diploceraspis. So we've saved up 9,000 DNA. I was gonna spend it on my first common hybrid, but you know what? Since we have this thing, I might as well spend it, right? Yeah, that's right. It's in. So now we've got 2,275 DNA, but a Diploceraspis is on the way. That will be our 100%. It will be our strongest creature. And a great amphibian too, so that's definitely good. Next up is for evolutions. I want to get more level 30 commons because those things are super underrated. And for that, I will definitely look for Tropoganathus, which I currently have enough to make a level 20. And Tropoganathus, one of the easier commons to get, very cheap in cost of DNA, kind of easy to get from mystery packs, not too expensive to feed. Saying that, I am almost out of food already, so don't need to read these facts. Just collect some food. So yeah, definitely my goal for the future of this park is going to involve leveling up some creatures that actually help me with battling, because I can't just have carnivores. What happens if they have full team amphibian? Am I just dead? Probably am. So yeah, when Nanda Sutras hatches, I will have that mission done. Cooler Sutras now actually gives us still 15 DNA, so it's still really not worth it. So, I think without further ado, we should definitely be testing these new creatures in the... Oh, three amphibians. Well, in the Earth-Shattering Pack event, another creature that I can get to level 30 is the Limuskeles, so I might head towards that. It depends though, because Limnosceles isn't the greatest creature, and if it's taking up a bunch of resources, I would rather not. Because first of all, I don't have the other component for its hybrid, Colobarin, just yet. Still, because I don't have to spend a single DNA on another Limerinchus, I am just going to go for it. So 2 hits. Doesn't die, which is very good, because Majungasaurus went for everything, so Majungasaurus is dead. Super easy battle. When you have the upper hand, if it says, like, I need to use 3 herbivores, I think I'd probably not win. Because 3 herbivores is not enough to face off against these guys, especially my current herbivores. You know, I think this is a serious problem because the prizes they're not scaling up when you have stronger creatures. Because on my main account, where I am level 75, this battle still gives a Utah Raptor, which I think is kind of ridiculous because really, it should be giving a better dinosaur. Nobody needs a Utah Raptor when they're level 70. Nobody needs it. What you really want is a legendary creature or a super legendary creature. I don't mind if the battle is extremely hard. Just give me a super legendary. But instead, you just get the same old commons. And they're completely worthless. The only reason why you do those battles at all is so you can is just so that you can have the requirements necessary to do Clash of Titans, which is so that you can unlock a super legendary. So everything you do in this game is just working toward the next super legendary. And if instead you just make the prizes better, then people would actually work their way towards them, right? People would actually have an incentive to do the events. Although to be fair, I think at this point we all know that Ludia's aim, not Ludia anymore, it's Jam City. Jam City's bought Ludia. Jam City's plan is to just make the grind as long and tedious as possible so that people spend as much time and potential money as possible on this game. And you know what? I don't blame them. They're business people. Business people gotta do business things. but it is quite annoying for the player base. That being said, I am not going to spend a single cent on this game. Long time ago, fun fact, long time ago, I did buy VIP, but that was just, that was just because, oh, no, no, no. That was just because I just felt like I wanted it. It's not because I felt like I needed it. It was I was still quite young. VIP just came out. I had a bit of money to spend. I decided, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll spend some money on this VIP for this game that I play a lot. And after that, I finished the VIP. I discontinued my membership and I stopped playing for a very long time. So like, I think VIP really took a hit when when they removed the bucks from packs. Cause that's just annoying, man. That's scummy. It's a scummy thing to do, removing bucks from packs. If it goes to 5, I'm actually dead here, but the Labyrinth Donja is still more than strong enough. Yep. So Pyraptor is dead. It's a really easy battle, as I was saying, because you get to use the advantage type. You can't lose. This is just an unlosable battle. It's about how fast you can do it. I just spend the time to talk about things that I really hate about this game. So yeah, Utahraptor pack, another 120 DNA. That's good. That's good. We got to work back towards the high numbers. 'Cause right now, it's not looking too great. There's another Utahraptor. So that takes the count up to 2 Utahraptors. And that's very nice. We have 2 Tropoganathus, 2 Utahraptors, a Guanlong, an Argentinosaurus, a Lanko, Tajungasaurus. Tajungasaurus is actually only in the Amber market, by the way, which is unlocked later on, I believe. So that's a little bit annoying because there are... Actually, I don't think there are Tajungasaurus hybrids, are there? Might be. Anyway, we've unlocked the next tier of the season pass and just completely inconsequential amount of food. So, I mean, we've got some time. We can do probably not this event because this event is a food pack. Yeah, okay, you know what? We'll do this event because I do need food after all. So with the resources in this game, as with all Jurassic games, even back in the days of Jurassic Park Builder, you never want to have any extra. You want to be spending everything you have on your goal. So you need to outline. Okay, well, I don't even. All right, thank you. You need to outline what you want to get, and then after you've done that, you need to know how you're gonna get it, and you need to know what you're gonna need to get it. And then after you know all of that, spend all of your resources getting that thing. You spend all your DNA, not all your bucks. Your bucks are important for other things because bucks are used for things like tournaments. If you don't have bucks, you can't do tournaments. Not a fun time. Spend all your DNA, spend all your food, spend all your coins on that thing, and once you've maxed out that thing, find another thing to do. That is the idea. That's what you do when you play this video game. And I honestly, I'm kind of surprised that it has lasted this long, just based on the fact that that is the what everyone just does every single day, day in, day out. She kind of makes me sad. I'm going to use a meat shield tactic here. So, yeah, Argent. We just use Triceratops. I'm gonna fodder off Limuskeles. Yeah, the thing about the music bug is kind of annoying, but I'm certain they won't fix it. I'm just excited for Jurassic Park Builder Remastered. Go check out Goji98. That's the person working on that project. I just can't wait for it to come out. As soon as that comes out, I've said this before. I will cover that series. So yes, we will be able to get Pelican Mimus pretty free. These events are brainless, right? If you have stronger creatures, you can play like you have no brain. If you have weaker creatures, you do have to think. In my last video, we had a pretty intense battle towards the end there. It was a battle stage. It was hard. Honestly, I like those hard battles because you actually have to use skill to win them, which isn't really the case in most battles. Like this is definitely not skillful, right? Even if I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna trade hits, I'm gonna win. Oh, am I dead? Tyrannosaurus. Oh, okay. Bit weak. Well, definitely dies in two. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. He only has two. If Hatzegopteryx decides to go for two, it's dead. If it doesn't, it's dead. Just takes a longer time. One. Next turn has three. 1, 2, 1. One block. Yeah. We win. Pretty much no matter what it does here. Yeah. Okay. Desperation. Free. If you've played this game long enough, you understand how battles work. You'll just be able to do them from muscle memory. The real challenge is being able to stick with it every single day. And that's the only way to progress in the latest tiers. So yeah, early game food packs are overpowered, man. Did you see that? I got 100,000 food. You know what 100,000 food can do? 100,000 food feeds my entire park, man. Right? 100,000 food is a huge amount in the early game. You can feed all of your dinosaurs with that. You can feed like 5 rare creatures. I can feed this Labyrinthodontia up to level 10. And I use less than 10k. Food pack really overpowered. Coin pack less so. You don't spend coins that much. Coin packs are better late game actually, because events that cost like 500,000 coins each time you enter are really common and they're pretty good. And you have to do events anyways. Yeah, I'm trying to put more editing into my videos, so if any of you guys have some suggestions as to how to make those videos better, please leave them in the comments. I really appreciate that. I think my videos are a bit long at this point, right? So I think that's actually it for today's agenda. We got very exciting developments in the Rajasaurus, the level 20 cooler sutures that we did get to use. We didn't get to use Rajasaurus, bit of a shame. And of course, who can forget, 7 days until the Diploceraspis is going to get hatched. And it's going to be a very exciting time because that's our we skipped legendary. That's going to be our first super legendary on the profile, which is extremely exciting considering it's a not a carnivore but an amphibian. So I think that's going to wrap it up there for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. The regular YouTube spiel, I really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. Yep, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of this year. So if you want to support my channel with that, please share the channel with your friends. Some of your friends might enjoy the content. And I'll see you guys in the next couple videos. Bye bye.